Welcome back. You're still tuned into Trading Hour on CNBC-TV18. We were talking about the FMCG space doing very well. Godrej Consumer also had its Q3 update released just a short while ago. So that stock is doing very well. It's up over 2%. But in addition to the consumer names, you have a lot of the auto stocks also which are finding themselves among the top gainers. I'm talking about the larger names, so the likes of Bajaj, you have Hero, Eicher, all of these doing quite well. In fact, we were talking to the Eicher management and they're also saying that, they expect the demand to only pick up going forward. They're also trying to cut down on discounting, so that will of course work well for the auto companies. But that's what's going on with the world of equities. Let's talk about the commodity space now. Manisha joins us, and today she is going to tell us about the metals pack. Manisha.
Pavitra, thank you. Well, we've started 2023 also on a weaker note for the metal prices. Not just energy, but the metal prices have been declining as well. And even as we've entered 2023 with the lowest LME stocks in the last 25 years, but the concern really is about the weak economic data and on-ground actual demand there. So when you look at the PMI numbers that have come in from US and China for the month of December are at a multi-month lows. And then IMF has already warned about slower growth demand for major consumers like US, China and Europe as well. And then you have surging COVID cases and rising death toll in China. That continues to weigh onto most of these markets as well. China Lunar New Year holidays will begin in the third week of January, and many of the factories do remain shut for a couple of weeks at that point in time. And even before that, we haven't seen any restocking begin, and that seems to be bothering the markets. And that, by the way of example, can be seen in case of copper, where we have seen the premiums continue to decline. It was at $150 per ton in the month of October. That has come down to $37 right now. So that tells you there's not too much of physical buying happening into the markets. Also, when you look at major metals like copper and aluminum, which did decline 14 to 15% in the previous year, have started the first week of 2023 on a weaker note, down anywhere between 2 to 2.5% on your screens.
Thank you very much for that. Staying with the impact of